Alright guys, we'll get you right into this next game as we do have, let me double check the team name so I don't mess it up. Door Holders, not the Door Holders, but Door Holders are going to be taking on Overwatch Kings. And again guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the ESL EU Cup number 2. If you guys missed number 1, of course there are VODs available online of that. Of course, if you guys are looking to catch this later on in the day, I will be uploading my VODs to my YouTube, which you can find below. And there are other VODs from ESL tournaments there, as well as, of course, guys, do check out the following places. If you want more direct information about these events, about these tournaments, please follow ESL Overwatch on Twitter, or at ESL Overwatch on Twitter, and then ESL_Overwatch on Twitch is where the primary stream is hosted, and you can find most of the information there. Without further ado, though, we'll go ahead and get the titles right, and we'll get the teams introduced. Over on the side of the offense, of course, we have Overwatch Kings. They're going to be taking on the team of Doors. Overwatch Kings, Rib, going to be picking up that Winston. We have Tweety going to be on a Reinhardt as usual. Over here for Additonian, we have a Mercy. Tissini going to be picking up that offensive Widowmaker Mitchart on a Lucio. Olba for McCree. Defensive side, Door Holders, we have Rewas going to be picking up a Mercy. Elizor going to be picking up Widowmaker. We have Galvios going to be picking up a Lucio. Junkrat going to be played by the Epsilon, and then we have Goglion and Goglin. Sorry, going to be picking up the McCree, which leaves Hadami on the Reinhardt. So guys, let me double check that everything is switched on the stream and everything seems to be good. We needed to start this already, but that has gone ahead and started. We will have an official match time. Overwatch Kings going out aggressively, getting onto the point, jumping up there, Tweety, and Rib going to be using that double Winston, as it looks like these two teams did not agree. As again, it is tournament rules. You're allowed to use any amount of heroes you want. And oh, that's a very, very, very good Junkrat tire, and it looks like Overwatch Kings is actually going to get stalled up here pretty bad. We're going to be switching over here to the Widow, as he's going to need to get some picks to Sania for his team. Unfortunately, when you get stalled up like that at the beginning on this first point, that doesn't, that's not necessarily the best sign for this game per se. Doesn't mean Overwatch Kings is going to lose at all, but it is worth noting that it is very easy to get this first point on Gibraltar. So Overwatch Kings having a little bit of time mopped up here, about a minute. And then they're going to go ahead and finally get this point now. They're going up aggressively. Widowmaker duel going to be massively important here, as we'll stay on this Widowmaker, or at least we'll be watching the two Widows in our side view, as it looks like Eloise is going to get the better of Tennessee, and that's not good for Overwatch King fan. Tweety charging in, though. Going to get Gogolin. Now for the side of the defense, actually offense, we're going to be falling over here onto Olba. He's got that Dragon Blade. He's picking up one. Will he pick up the second? He does. Additonian actually picks up one with his pistol. And Rib as well, going to have a kill. So now the side of Overwatch Kings got the momentum. This is the hardest part of the map. They need to get an early pressure and advantage here, because the hangar phase is where you can just get absolutely stalled up no matter how good you are at the game. It's just a naturally defensively favored environment. And now we're going to have Olba continuing to go on. He did take out that McCree. We saw that. Now he's trying to take out this. Oh, he does get shot in the back by Elzoy, sorry, let me get that right, guys. Again, if you have any phonetic pronunciations for these teams, I will be doing my best to look them up and such in between games if I get to cast them again and slash for the next tournaments. But it looks like he is going to be just getting zoned here back by the Winston, and meanwhile his team falling apart. We're going to see actually the Mercy go down right there. Now the duel. Sonny needs to win this. I mean, whichever side you're a fan of needs to win this, to be fair. Both of the Widows mapped massively impactful to the outcome of this game right now. And it looks like right now the defense is just bleeding too many heroes. Overwatch Kings has established themselves in the hangar phase. They have the Widow set up. Yeah, oh, actually, never mind. I thought that actually took out the Widowmaker. If Epsi had gotten that kill with those grenades, it would have been absolutely massive. We're going to switch over to Rib, though. They've gotten the third point. The time is going pretty well. We're looking at about a time of 3 minutes for Overwatch Kings, getting close to their previous time. As Barrier's going to go down for Rib. He's got that Primal Rage. As long as he doesn't get stunned, he'll be able to do something. And he is going to go ahead and take out Googlin. Now, getting onto that Widowmaker is his primary goal. Exactly what he's doing. Widowmaker going to be taking a lot of damage. Widowmaker going to be going down. And now two heroes up for the side of the defense that are actually actionable and ready to fight, and they're getting zoned into the spawn. Make it 4, and Taseni is gonna get a triple kill. That might just be the play of the game right there, guys. He's gonna be going off. We're just gonna switch to him as let me hit the right key here, as he is just going off, missing that shot unfortunately, but missing that shot too, but tags the headshot, can get it again, and that's gonna be huge. Can he get this shot? Can he continue to go off for his team? He is landing these shots left and right, guys. This is great Widowmaker play. He's gonna get another basically triple kill. Zone out from the side of the defense as offense. Sorry, as OWkings is going to use that Winston to get in the way, trying to tag up that Tracer. It only takes one shot. If she does get tagged, she dies from the Widowmaker, having only 150 HP. There you go. Now switching over to the Divas. The Diva is going to get charged back. Only 1 meter remains, and that's going to be... Oh, never mind. 0.25 meters. Now double Diva on the point. This is just pure stall mode going out here. There goes the Great Earth Shatter coming out. Tracers are coming out as well, guys. And again, this is good stall coming out from the side of Door Openers. But we're going to have an official match time. And that way we can go ahead and see how the next game is going to end up going, guys. We'll go ahead and pause the timer, as official match time will be what we'll be using for the time to beat. Tweety stealing the play of the game from Sunny, as he actually just gets this Great Earth Shatter here. And to be fair, this Earth Shatter, although the game was probably won regardless, this Earth Shatter sending up looks like a total of 2 heroes, and he was just swinging away, getting a triple kill there at the end. And that's really what you want to do as Reinhardt, right? When you're in those situations fighting against those kind of stalls, Reinhardt's a pretty strong hero to have. His Earth Shatter gives you the ability to stall them out, stun them, prevent them from getting into your face. Time to beat is 3:58. We'll update that. And also the other thing about Reinhardt in those situations that's really nice is when he's at full health, he's a pretty hard tank to kill with Tracer and Divas immediately. Once you shred through that first bit of armor HP, the armored HP, the first 200 HP, it is definitely a lot easier to take out a Reinhardt. But at the very beginning with that barrier as well as that armored HP, he's pretty strong, and you can take advantage of that as a Reinhardt player, and you can actually absorb a fair bit of damage before you have to be using that barrier. But again, in those clustered situations where the Reinhardt is able to just left click spam, that cleave effect of his hammer or axe, if you're using the skin that Tweety was, that cleave effect actually makes his right clicks do a lot of damage. Like normally, yeah, he only does, I believe it's 70 to 80 damage. I'm not exactly sure on the exact number. I apologize, guys. I don't play enough Reinhardt, and I need to. I should know that. But the damage is less than 100, and it's more than 60 if I recall. And he does cleave, right? So the power of a good Reinhardt is going to be that you're cleaving. You're not just hitting one target with every single swing. And if your cleaves are hitting 3-4 heroes like they were there, you're doing a lot of damage, and it can change a lot there. So again, guys, we'll be getting right back into the next game here, as this setup will be any moment now, or the full setup will be here any moment now. We'll see what OWkings to go for. Notable changes from last game are that instead of having, I believe it was a they had a Widow McCree, they had double tank and double support. Instead, Rib is going to be picking up a Soldier instead of a Winston. That's the most notable change, and they will be kind of setting up here. So if you've played a fair bit of Dorado, you kind of know about that ledge at the beginning, up the original pathway, sorry. And then there's that ledge that you can stand on, that you can go through secret to get into, or sorry, base. You can go through the basement, and you can go get that large health pack. But this is a similar setup, right? The entire team can sit behind this Reinhardt shield, and if you look at from their view, they can all see down here. They're all able to easily spam down into this point, and although that Genji did come in behind, we missed him, they just quickly deal with him. And this setup, again, if they can start picking these heroes, spamming them out, gonna hit onto that Reinhardt, gonna start getting onto this barrier, and there you go, Mitrar gonna go straight into the dancing. He actually just bopped onto it just to stall it for a second. That was pretty cool, buying his team that additional second. We didn't start the timer again, guys. 30 seconds added to it, as we already are 30 seconds into the game, and they have a total of a minute and about 20 seconds here, the side of Door Openers, to get this game won. As there we go, Tweety, or Absalom gonna go down, pushing in pretty aggressively. Olba as well gonna be able to get a kill. We should switch over to the action, as we have the Soldier over here and Genji fighting it out. Soldier gonna end up taking him out. That's Rib. Good use of that Helix Rocket now, and now the side of the defense is gonna be able to set up on the point. Now, it is worth noting that OWkings ended up winning this game with a time of 4 minutes after getting completely stalled up before the first point. So the side of the offense, Door Openers does have a fair bit of time to work with. They don't need to stress out. They do need to just get a good effective push going and keep it going. They don't need to worry a lot about having to do it as soon as possible. But that is changing every second that I continue to speak, guys. Time is running, and the clock is dropping, as Goglin is going to get tagged up by the Widowmaker. Going to be using that deflect preemptively, but that doesn't mean that he's going to actually get too much done. Eloise going to be picking, Zoe going to be taking out one, but that was Tasani. And now Rip going off himself, getting a good flank on. Yeah, he got up here, got on top of the Widow, using this boxes to run around in circles, zoning out that Lucio. Lucio now not going to do anything for his team. And that's going to be another cleaned up push for the side of Door Openers. Got to give extra props here to OWkings. They're playing a strong defense again. I really like seeing the Soldier play here, guys. I think Soldier, if you have a very good tracking player, is one of the unsung heroes of some of the top teams right now. His constant mid-game or mid-range damage threat, his burst damage with the Helix rockets, as well as good tracking and headshots. You're going to be taking a shot, though. That's not good. He's going to get healed up, though, as Tassini is going to take out Elzoy. Actually, double kill for him. We should probably switch over to him real quick after this action ends out. He's just going off right now. He got that double kill. Will he get shut down here? He needs to be. Elzoid Day is going to shut him down, so we're going to switch back over to them. We need this Widowmaker to go off right now. You live and die by your Widowmaker, and if your Widowmaker can be landing these kind of shots, killing these critical heroes. Now there's no resurrection for the side of the defense. Fight breaking out. Tweety is going to go down, and it looks like the offense might be able to convert the second point. We'll be moving into the hangar phase most likely, as there's no one in the area. Now they need to start the spawn kill, the chain kill. They just need to keep going and going. Oh, but Sunny lands the duel right there, and that's going to make it a lot easier for the side of Overwatch to reestablish here, as he's just going to immediately land the second kill onto Genji. And that's going to make it so much harder for Tadors to actually get too much farther here. They're going to need to regroup and set up here. They did lose 2 during this. Barrier actually ended up going down. That's broken. That's 5 seconds. It's not up, and now they're just going to start spamming onto Hadami. And he's going to go down pretty quickly. Here we go. Wall hack's coming out. Tasani going to be getting this shot. And it's a slow peek from the Widow. That's not what you want to do. The better Widows, you'll notice that they do the jump peeks. And oh, that was just dirty. That was just dirty. That was just clean. Widowmaker. And I know a lot of people are complaining about the fact that you have to deal with Widowmaker. Widowmaker is so popular, blah, blah, blah. But I have to say, when you have a Widowmaker going off like this is some exciting Overwatch to watch. It is not easy at all to land those shots, guys. Widowmaker is not that easy of a hero that you just kind of point and click. Yeah, I mean, you can. But you have to be able to aim, and these are just great shots. Tasani doing a great job. We'll go ahead and switch over to the offense, though. They're just going to actually go ahead and call GG. And that makes sense. It is mathematically impossible. I want to say, though, that second point offense from them, I was really impressed. I really thought that the side of Tadors actually up 2 teams. Again, I thought their point and second point was very strong. Okay, yeah, they are going to play. Alright, so they are going to go ahead and play it out, so we are going to see the rest of it. So we'll go ahead and save the analysis for later, guys. As Tasani is going to pick up Epsi, and now the offense needs to group up behind this Reinhardt and their team, and they need to group up and do something about it. Hadami going to need to get his barrier back up. He doesn't have that much HP, and notice again how OWkings is using their barrier to set up the defense and to use it as a mechanism to peek. Tasani going to be looking at that far left peek. Oh, they're going to jump onto Hadami, and that's good defensive playmaking there. Again, a part of being a good team on Overwatch is that you need to be able to play aggressively when the time calls for it. And oh, there we go, Deadeye. Oba actually going to get his Deadeye off first, and that's a quick kill from him. What I wanted to say, though, guys, is that if you're looking to get better at Overwatch, I was able to recently pick a player from Sensei Zaimi's brain on this, and really the truth of the matter is, right now in comms and Overwatch, the top teams, the best way to do comms, or at least one of the most important parts about comms and Overwatch, is the game is so hectic. There is so much going on at once. And you do need to be able to establish clean, effective comms. Calling, not wasting calls on abilities that are obvious. Tasani going off right now. And also you need to be able to properly call target focus. And you can see that the side of Tadors definitely has some of that available to them. And then if they can refine it, they could be a very terrifying team and push into the top 32. They definitely have the raw talent and skill. Elzoy was actually dominating Tasani for a while, although Tasani has gotten back onto the flow, and he's just going off right now. We're going to stay on him, guys. The kill feed is just lighting up left and right with him. He's landing these shots and just going off, and oh, he actually hits that shot, but it gets deflected. Lands the second one, and Genji's hurting. Now, Rib going to be able to take out that with the, I believe that was the splash from the rocket, and notice how the Mercy is amping him primarily. You normally want to amp the player that is most going off on your team, so this is definitely a nod to Overwatch Kings right now, saying that, Tasani, you're our guy to get kills, you're our guy to go off, and there's the wall hacks. Oh, Elzoy, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he had wall hacks, but great double shot, doesn't choke, doesn't poke back too fast, and looks like he's going to be going for the high risk shot on the Rib, and that's going to cost him. He misses it. He doesn't actually end up labbing it and landing it. And now in the background, we have the wall hacks. We're going to switch back to that wall hack. Or sorry, not wall hack, aim hack. That's 1 kill. That's 2 kill. Tackvisor going off and doing a lot now. Let's watch his tracking. Rib, definitely a good player in his own right. I have to say that that his soldiers tracking is something that I think is very strong. But personally, Rib, if you're gonna look to him for a big hero to watch that he specializes in, I really like his Junkrat play. He's absolutely massive to his team, X Factor on a lot of the time, and he's not actually been playing too much Junkrat so far. I guess this is their flair of Gibraltar, if you want to look at it that way. If you're looking to study Overwatch Kings and you want to learn something from them from your own personal play, they seem to prefer Soldier for this map, and if we go to another map later on in the day, we'll be able to confirm that. But as long as it stays Gibraltar, we'll be seeing Soldier, it looks like, from Rib. As, there we go. Jump down. Sanio landing 1, landing 2, landing 3. Will he make it 4? Misses the 4th, but he's looking for this Mercy. He needs to take out the Mercy. He does. Now he needs to kill this Widow. Does. That's a triple kill, technically. Tweety going to be taking one of those 4 kills for the side of the defense. And the offense, again, from the side of Taydors, really does need to get something going. I would like to see them, honestly, switch to a second tank. I really feel like they need a Winston. But they are just going to go ahead and switch to a Tracer and try to change up the playstyle massively here, as they do want to figure something out to get the payload converted. They are going to be playing it out, and oh, there you go, double triple blink in now. Trying to zone into the back. There is a hacks coming out from the side of the defense side, from the offense as well. We're going to stay on to Sunny because he's dealing with a lot right now. He's going to have to fight both the Tracer and the Widowmaker, but he takes out the Widowmaker with the second shot on the headshot. And now Resurrection for the side of the offense. They're going to maybe try to get something together here. McCree does get off to the left. Oh, Rib. Rib, the kill feed. Rib is just going off right now. He's going to get 2 kills, damaging up that Lucio majorly. That was with the Tackvisor, though, so, you know, do reel in the excitement a little bit, as Tackvisor is that aim hack, that wall hack, or sorry, that aim hack, making Soldier a disgusting hero. 12 seconds remain. It looks like Overwatch Kings is going to go ahead and win here. We are going to get a play of the game. We're going to stay on Genji. He's the closest one in the area. He's the one who's going to maybe make something happen for his team, but he gets charged. Unfortunately, Tweety going to be able to take him out, and I don't think we'll have overtime proc for too long here, as Galvius is going to run away, looking to actually just bop away to Sunny. And GG's well played. GG well played. As we do have, again, Overwatch Kings going to be advancing, guys. We'll stop the timer, as Overwatch Kings was able to execute the hold. And good, mad respect to them to playing it out for Taydors as they requested. And Taydors, again, if they're watching this game, if they're watching any film that of themselves, don't get too discouraged. Keep practicing. Keep trying. There is definitely raw talent on this team. I mean, honestly speaking, Google it. Google it on his... sorry, Genji, at the beginning there, I thought he was going to take it over for Overwatch Kings. I thought they were just going to run him over. And then, of course, on the defense, they wiped them on one of the hardest points to defend. Gibraltar Point 1 is the hardest defensive point to hold, in my opinion. I guess Gibraltar Point 3 is definitely up there. But the hangar phase. And then, of course, I really got to say, personally, and I know that there's other players, but the Elzoy was very strong on the Widowmaker. So lots of personal talent that they can refine and eventually become better teams. So again, guys, give them a big shout out. But Overwatch Kings, moving into the round of 32, they're your team to watch. They're your team to beat. We'll be continuing to follow them through the bracket. So much. Thank you so much again, guys. Please do follow at ESL Overwatch if you're wanting more information. At ESL or ESL_Overwatch on Twitch if you want to watch the main stream, as we'll be hosting them later on in the day. And of course, guys, last but second to last, if you guys enjoy my casting, following my Twitter, checking out my YouTube, checking out my StratWatch, that helps me out a lot, guys. It's really useful to me. And if you guys are just looking for more information about Overwatch, please do check out my StratWatch series. I really do want to help inform the community and increase the overall awareness of the concepts and strategies. But without further ado, guys, you're amazing, you're gorgeous. Go ahead and stay that way, and we'll be getting you guys the next game as soon as possible.